It's amazing. It's amazing how we exist partly as phantoms, revenants. Isn't it? How partially we often exist to ourselves and to others. You might even say predominantly partially. Most people live predominantly partial existences. You know what I'm saying, man? And then that's compounded by this funny thing called time, past, present, and future. The endless nested Russian dollary. Yeah, there's a I was an indistinct what? I wasn't even a phantom to that guy. And now that guy is a dissipating and disintegrating phantom to me, of me. Anyway. This guy that I used to see, when you get into there's this hammer-on thing that you can do with this slide that I used to be quite good at. And you do it in conjunction with palm muting to get, I mean, just little trilly hammer-ons, like in the 32nd 64-note resolution. That if you time it just right with the slide on the right frets, you can get these little licks that I don't think Steve Vai could have transcribed them for Frank Zappa. They're that fast. They're that vanishing. And I used to be able to do that in time. There's this guy that I used to, I still listen to him, but we're not in contact so much anymore. But he was recently talking about, if you're just starting out learning music, man, go straight for the drum kit. Just go straight. Do not pass go. Just go straight to the fucking drum kit and learn how to lock in a groove and keep time. You know? Learn how to do 4/4 with one hand and 3/4 with the other at the same time. Country and Western. Learn how to do it all by going to the core. And that's exactly right, man, because this thing that I want to get back to being able to do with slide on this national is these days I'm learning to play kit. And I've been struggling to, not struggling. It's been, struggle is not the right word. It has been pleasurably frustrating work, a labor of joy and frustration and exhilaration all at the same time, to compose and practice a drum part from beginning to end for this song Dylan Allen Co. that I'm working on, which is a motherfucker of the song. That was that's as close as I'll ever come to a Bill Burr impression. Let's see, that I used to be able to do that. Dun 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 dun. But the timing on the palm muting. Ah. And then holding a pick with thumb and forefinger and having the other three fingers involved for flamenco-like flourishes. I mean, just it's like man, I think it's even harder than playing a drum kit when I'm trying to get back. I want to reclaim what that guy could do without being the well-intentioned but no less destructive dumpster fire that he was. Good-hearted, but a dumpster fire. I know. That's a pretty chord. Wait a minute. Anyway, that guy was exactly right, though. And well, it's apocryphal, but it may actually be true. They said that I think it was Wayne Shorter. It's some big saxophone guy was joining James Brown's band. This is the way I remember this story. And when James Brown welcomed him into after the audition, he says, "Okay, you're not a saxophone player anymore. You don't play saxophone anymore." You know, you're a percussionist from now on, is the subtext, the takeaway. I can't remember. It was, of course, it was a much better story the way I read it, but Same point. So, anyways, anywho, bona fides. Bona fides. All right? And while we're at it, we're being asymmetrical here and all that. Bona fides. All right? Yeah. Check your email, man. Check your fucking email. Check the spam folder. Poke around in there. And if you haven't seen anything in the last, I don't know, 90 minutes from a not fat but not scrawny sign, then there's fuckery afoot, which would be nothing new. This is my way of getting around it. And so I wrote the fucking email in WordPad, and just like a fucking Delta Force strike, I just went into an account that I never wrote from before in that particular direction and pasted it, and now I get on here and I do this. So there it is. This is all I know. This is all I know to do. And I think I've done it with sufficient circumspection. And so there it is. And all the bona fides are in place. And, that's all I know to do. My heart is true. My aim is true. And so there it is. God bless you. I love you. I mean that. Over and out. Where do I do my over and out? Okay, over and out.